Jesse Mogle here for the 101 Hollywood, and we're here at Music Hall off Wilshire Boulevard. The 101 Hollywood here with Kevin Sorbo, the star of Alongside Night. A lot of undertones about this movie. The government's spending all your money, you disappear. I mean, we're already halfway there. The government has spent all of our money. What was it like doing a movie with a lot of current events and political undertones?
You know, I think that's what drew me to it anyway. Neil sent me his book, and he wrote it back in 1979. And it was very prophetic. I mean, look what's going on in the government today. The whole idea about this book and the whole idea about the movie is to show what happens when government gets too big, and that's what's happening right now in our culture. We're losing freedom of speech, just like the book talked about. The government's getting bigger and bigger and taking more control of things.
Once the U.S. federal government began paying off foreign creditors with funds the Federal Reserve Bank created out of nothing, our economic security and civil liberties were both doomed.
My characters, I'm going to give you a bad day. That's my character.
I play guys being persecuted for basically telling the truth.
And I'm going after him through the whole film. I think this movie brings everything out. It shows all the information that you need. It gives you all, because the movie was, I mean, it's based about the film that's been written since the 70s. So a lot of things changes, and I'm glad that it came out right now because a lot of things, a lot of information change. So it's very important, and I think that this country needs to see a film like this because then they open their mind.
When you think about the audience when they walk out of this theater, what is the message you're hoping that they take from this? What's the action you hope that you instigate amongst them?
Well, I hope it creates a debate. I mean, I love doing controversial movies. I just had a movie recently in theaters called God's Not Dead. I played an atheist college professor. I'm not an atheist, I'm a Christian, but it created a huge debate and huge conversation with people, and this little $2 million movie made $62 million in box office. So I'm hoping this movie does the same thing, where it opens up people's eyes to at least discuss things. I want both sides to come in and have a discussion and have a little more reality of what's going on in the country right now, what's going on in our government, because this movie talks about it.
Now, despite the highest taxes in U.S. history, the government can no longer raise enough funds to pay for Social Security, veteran services, public education, or health care.
The most important message I feel that is the knowledge of what this country is representing and what us we're going towards. So it's very important for us to learn, and this movie will give you a lot of knowledge of that, about how to live every day and what you need to prepare yourself for the future.
I'm hoping this message gets out to both sides of the political aisle, because both sides need a lesson here of what's going on. I think our forefathers are turning over in their graves right now.
Well, even over dinner, our political views become all different, but at the same time, this film is a much balanced, because the libertarians, they bring out very important messages that to make you understand what choice you need to make and how you need to make a better life in this country, in this nation.
Everyone knows you from Hercules fame. You've been able to grow so much since that character. How have you seen the audiences supporting you as you've gone from that TV star back then to where you are at today?
Well, you know, I'm staying busy in the independent world, there's no question. I've shot about 50 movies. If I like a script, I go for it. It doesn't necessarily have to be political or religious. If I'm interested in it, I give scripts 20 pages. If after 20 pages hold my interest, then I'll read through. If it doesn't, I throw it out the window.
From the Music Hall in Los Angeles, California, I'm Jesse Mogle for the 101 Hollywood.